Hi there guys, and welcome to another Snorlaxeon video where we open the PLB Blister Box number 2, the third of the unboxing. Now these hands, I can't remember if I mentioned them, but these hands are not my hands. Those are the hands of Kitri, who is an awesome member at our league, which I think I've spoken about. If I haven't, you'll probably hear about her in the next couple of videos because she is awesome. Now, as I was saying in the previous video, homework. If you guys ever want to, at any stage, make YouTube videos, or maybe you do, so you probably know this, but you have to do some preparation. You can't just show up with all the equipment and think, right, I'm not going to make something brilliant and viral and everybody will love it. It doesn't exactly work like that. Either you do something stupid, which you accidentally get onto camera and then it goes viral, or you put some work into it. So I didn't do my homework properly, and that's why in the previous video the drawing of that Ultra Ball in the last pack was lost, because my video camera, which is actually just a normal point and click photo camera which can take video, yeah, it ran out of time, where it only captures 10 minutes of video, and that's why. So do your homework, guys. If you can script, do that as well. I didn't script this because I've been delaying these videos using stupid excuses, and mainly to myself. I mean, I'm not obligated to anybody to make these, but I would like them to be out. Now, I've spent the last few weeks editing and putting in the awesome features which you guys see, but never doing the voiceover, because you guys probably just don't want to listen to just music. If you want to listen to music, you'll watch a music video, which is far more entertaining than cards being randomly placed or drawn. So I've been delaying the voiceover part because it's the most boring part, if I have to put it like that. And I apologize if I've insulted you. It was not the intention, but it is boring because I like noisy things. For example, whenever I read a book, I have to have a radio playing somewhere, otherwise I will fall asleep. In my car, my radio is up to full blast, because I like noisy things. When it's silent, it bores me. And to do these audio covers or recordings, I have to basically switch off all the noisy things around me. I've done most of them, but you can probably hear a humming in the background, and maybe one day I'll tell you what that was. But I have to find an isolated spot in the house. I have to try to make sure that there's no ambient noises outside, like cars going by, so I have to choose a great time of day and all these kind of things. Maybe just build a studio is the answer, but right now that's not possible. Now, something that recently came up was the use of non-EX decks compared to EX decks. Now, it came up not necessarily in the news or anywhere relevant, but it came up in a discussion I had with someone, which made me think that Silver Bangle. You've seen me draw a few over these videos, but Silver Bangle, which I incorrectly compared to Dark Claw. Silver Bangle, it gives you extra 30 attack points if you, no, it's 20, sorry, 20, extra 20, I can't remember, 30, 20, whatever, attack points if it's attached to a non-EX Pokemon and it attacks an EX Pokemon. Which means that it has to be used in a deck where there are non-EX Pokemon that attacks EX Pokemon. So I played in my deck with my Absols, because it does the same thing as Dark Claw. I can then use my Dark Claws on my Darkrai's, and then my Absols do 30 more instead of 20 more, which sometimes is a difference between a knockout and not. But Silver Bangle has so much more potential. There are decks out there that don't run EXs or aren't EX heavy. Now, EX heavy decks are like the TDK deck, which I despise because I lost to it at Nationals. the TDK deck, which contains Thunderous and Deoxys EX and Curum from Plasma Freeze, which is an awesome card if you use it properly. So the strategy works. Another EX heavy card deck would be the Blastoise Keldeo. Keldeo being an awesome card if you have enough water energy attached to it. Another EX one would be the Mewtwo Gardevoir deck, which is brilliant if you play it right. But all of these decks rely on the ability or the strength, the sheer power of the EX. So even though they contain strategy, they don't contain intricate strategy. It's, okay, there was the Venusian EX, pretty awesome, which has the acceleration. So even though they use some strategy, it's a basic strategy. You get the correct cards going, you do X, Y, Z, and you should be winning. But there are decks like the Garchomp Altaria deck, which contains a lot of math, because you have to calculate properly. And a lot of strategy where you have to get the correct cards out in the correct order, otherwise the strategy doesn't work. So I want to find out which other decks are there. I've heard of a Flareon, the Plasma Flareon deck, which is awesome apparently. I saw a video of it online. But surely there must be more. It can't be just these two. So please let me know and I'll happily try them out. Also, if you guys want to see me do TGC, bear in mind I'm kinda lame, then let me know and I'll organize. Now these voiceovers also a bit boring, so in the future you might see something new, but you never know. So as we're nearing the end of this video, I want to thank you guys again for watching. Pretoria Pokemon League, awesome. If you get a touch of a league in your area or just see what we're doing in Pretoria, have a look. The Warpipe, brilliant place to get Nintendo related stuff for South Africa. I liked using it for Animal Crossing and for Monster Hunter, which is brilliant. So, and thank you. So there's links to the rest of the set. Please subscribe, like the video, comment down below. This is Snorlaxeon and I'm out.